Hello guys, welcome to Coding Essentials. I'm back with another interesting interview question. So do watch the video till end. Over here the problem statement is an array of integers is given. Both positive and negative integers are given. You need to find the two elements such that the sum is closest to 0 within the time complexity of big O of n log n. So if you think the problem is quite simple, then you are right, but you need to know which method exactly takes the time complexity of big O of n log n. So moving on to the methods, there are two methods to solve this problem. One is the simple method. It will take big O of n square. The simple method is using two for loops, and checking the sum of each and every element, and which is the closest to 0. And the sorting method, it will take the time complexity of big O of n log n. So to know to answer the problem, you should know what is the sorting method. So moving on to the algorithm of sorting method. First, sort all the elements of the input array. Okay. Use two index variables L and R to traverse from left and right ends respectively. Initialize L as 0 and R as n minus 1. Why we do that, I will tell you. And why we increment and decrement L and R respectively, also I will tell you in the next slide. So second step done, we will initialize L and R. Then we will add A of L and A of R to sum. Then if sum is negative, so if the sum is negative, then we increment the left index, and if sum is positive, then we decrement the right index. Why, I will tell you in the next slide. Keep track of absolute minimum sum, so we'll keep track of it, and then repeat steps 3, 4, 5 and 6 while L is less than R. Okay, so this was the algorithm. Now let me explain you why we are incrementing when the sum is incrementing left index when the sum is negative, and decrementing the right index when the sum is positive. So this is our array and this is our sorted array. Okay, so now if the sum is, so we'll take minus 80 and 85, so that would be the first one. If the sum is 5, so now though it is positive, and so we will decrement the right index. So right index is over here and left index is over here. So we'll increment the right index to 70. Why? Because we don't need to check it with any of the left side elements like minus 10, 1 or 60, because the magnitude of 85 is greater than minus 80. So if you compare, then all the following elements would be less negative. So minus 80, then minus 70 or minus 60, any of the elements. If you do the sum with 85, then it will always be greater than 5. So we need the minimum sum. So we are, when it is value is positive, we are incrementing the right decrementing the right index. Now same case goes to incrementing left index. So now the right index is on 70, and now we will add, and the answer is minus 10. Okay, so it's minus 10, so we will increment it, and it is here. Why would we increment it? Because now 70, after 70 all the right side would be less than 70. Okay, so if we take 60 for instance, minus 80 plus 60 will always be greater in magnitude than minus 80 and 70, so it would be minus 20. So the magnitude would be always greater than uh, 70 and minus 80. So we don't need to check each and every right index, right side elements of minus 80. So we just increment it to the left hand side. So this is the reason why we increment the left index and decrement the right index. because we don't need to check each and every case, and that's why the process is really fast in this case. So this was the example. Now let me show you the code. In Python it is pretty easy because sort method is given by default in list. So first we'll define minimum absolute sum pair, so that is a function. Okay, now here we'll initialize sum as 0 and minimum sum large as much as possible, because in this step you can see absolute sum is greater than less than absolute minimum sum. So in the first case you need to keep the minimum sum as great as possible, because it is the default value and we need to change it by absolute sum value. So any value that is initialized, like the 0th index and the n-1th index, and we take the sum, so that should be less than the default value. That's why we keep 10 raised to 9. That is a pretty huge value. If your array has really large value than this, then you need to increase the limit, like 10 raised to 90 or something. So that is the reason why we are initializing it with 10 raised to 9. Okay, now initialize L equals 0, R equals n-1, and minimum left index is L and minimum right index is n-1. So you can write it R over here, it's one and the same. So if n is less than 2, then print invalid input, because if there are only 2 members, then you don't need to check for the minimum sum, because that is the only possible minimum sum, or that is the only possible pair. Okay, now moving on to, now we will array dot sort. We'll give array dot sort. So the time complexity in Python sort is n log n in both average case and worst case scenario. Now while L is less than R, so that algorithm, sum equals array of L, so Lth index, position and rth will add it, and if absolute sum is less than absolute minimum sum, then we'll change the minimum sum to sum, and minimum left index and minimum right index to the same, L and R. So if sum is less than 0, then we'll increment the left index, and if it is greater than 0, we'll decrement the right index. So this is it. This was the simple algorithm, but you should know the algorithm. Okay, so this is the driver program. We have given the array and we have given the length. We have called the function. Now we'll run the, so here is the output. The two elements are -80 and 85. So this was all. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.